Jack, it was pretty tough to see that game winner, so can we start there? Can you walk us through that?
Not much to it. I mean, Zucker set a good shot on that, and I just went there hard and got a piece of it on my stick. So, it was a greasy one, but I'll take it.
I know you guys.
Was that? We couldn't see.
Right in the shaft, right between the hands there, so it was good.
I know you guys felt like you had more in the tank after Saturday's game at 4-1 game, and you were down 4-0 tonight and managed to rally back. What was the message? How did you find it in to come up with 5 unanswered?
Oh, it was a good character win. I mean, it was the same situation there in Colorado, and tougher outcome, but they're a really good team, and kind of going down 4-0 to them is a really tough thing to come back from. But we stuck in there well. Veggie played great, and obviously it was an amazing comeback.
Last one from me, I wanted to ask you about Veggie and the saves he had, especially late in the game. What did you see from him, and how big was he later in the game?
I mean, they've been awesome. I mean, him and Ingy both, it doesn't seem to matter who you put back there. They're making big saves for us and keeping us in a lot of games and, getting us wins. So they've been unreal for us this year.
I know we keep asking you about this building, but you're 12-5 here, one of the best records in the league at home. Do you have an extra gear here? Or do you have an extra belief here?
I don't know. I mean, it's fun to play in, and I know the guys keep saying it, but the atmosphere's good. And tonight I thought the fans really brought it, and it was packed and loud, and they hung in there with us even when we were down. So it's been fun to play in here.
I know that everybody's dealing with the same thing, but you feel fresh maybe after the break tonight.
I think we were playing good hockey there before the break, and we had a tough loss. So I think it kind of came at a good time for us just to reset and have a couple of days with friends and family. And you don't get too many breaks like that throughout the year, so it's nice to unwind and relax a little bit.
Jason, what a comeback. Can you just kind of walk us through the emotions of those first 2 periods in the rally in the third?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we played some pretty good hockey in the first. Obviously, coming out in the second, we didn't really play the game we wanted to be playing and took some penalties, and they capitalized. They're a fast team, and they capitalized on their opportunities, and they did that. So for us, to be able to come back against a team like that is a huge morale boost for us, and we're looking forward to getting Anaheim now. Obviously,
your goal, huge part of that comeback. Can you just walk us through your move behind the net and how you tucked it in there?
Honestly, I was just trying to get something around the net. I knew I think it was Obi was around the net, and Cools was kind of lurking too. So I thought I had a step on my guy, and just wanted to get a puck at the net, and just happened to go in for me.
How does this one feel, especially after the way Saturday went? And I know you guys thought you had a little more in the tank on Saturday, so is this one even a little bit more sweeter?
Yeah, I mean, I think the break came at a good time for us. I think it was great for us to spend time with our families and enjoy that time and just relax a little bit. And I think we came out and played a good game. Again, for us to be able to mentally stay in that, down 4-0 against a team like that and come back for that win was huge.
Last one from me. Veggie came up with a bunch of big saves, especially in the third and overtime. Just talk about his performance and what you saw from him.
I mean, he was the MVP for us tonight. He was incredible. Made some unbelievable saves and kept us in that game, and then ultimately helped us win that game with some big saves in overtime. So it was huge.
Jason, just following up on something Patrick asked earlier, after the last game against this team, I don't know, you're down 4-0 in this game. I don't know if somebody waved a magic wand, but what was said in here? What was?
For us, it's about just picking each other up. I think in Colorado, it's easy to get negative and get down on yourselves and look at the mistakes that we were making, and I think everybody was kind of in that same boat and got a little gassed, and we didn't really have it. So for us tonight, it was about sticking together. Just doing the little things right and picking each other up and supporting each other, and I think we did that pretty well.
Did you feel momentum building in this one?
Yeah, I think it was huge getting that goal from Krauser, at the time that we got it. And then we were able to kind of build off that and just get some momentum. And I felt like once we got the momentum, we just kept pushing. I think we did a great job of staying on them and not letting them breathe. We just kept going, and we were able to tie that game up.
André, what a comeback. What did you see, especially in the third and in overtime?
Well, I think we played good. Most of the game, obviously, they scored twice on their power play. We had a bad start of our second. But other than that, I think we did a lot of good things in that game. But obviously, we kept pushing, and we went a little bit more inside in the third, and we scored a big goal.
It just felt like it kept crescendoing in the third. Did you feel that momentum building?
Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, I'm happy about the way we played in the first as well. I think we play a really urgent game. We got on the right side. We did 95% of our game was really, really good. Just a few things. When you play against world-class opponent like that and Stanley Cup champion and all of it, I have a ton of respect for them, but we show we can compete.
Was there a point, I guess, maybe there wasn't, but was there a point where you felt, okay, we've got some real momentum going in this, we might be on a run here?
Like I said, on the bench, you feel good all game. Maybe not when they score quickly in the second, but I felt good about our game. I often talk about performance, and that's one of the night where, okay, we're playing well. Obviously, at 4-0, it was frustrating because I felt we played well, but we did not have any breaks on our side, and that was tough. But I felt we're playing well, and then Crosser broke the ice, and from there I won't say I thought we will win, but I thought, okay, we'll be a game here. It's not over. And then when we score, when Kess scored, I said, okay, it's 4-2. Worst lead in hockey is 2 goals, so they were there.
That's twice in a week you've overcome big deficits, 3-0 against Ottawa, and then here. What is it about this team that makes you able to do that?
There's no quit in our group. It started with the leadership down. I think the personal we have, the boys have a lot of pride and they compete every day. Practice, game, whatever, that's their DNA. That's the way they play, and that's why we love them so much. They never quit, and we have a great bunch of guys.
I know you're a day-by-day guy, but when you have rallies like this in Ottawa, what can it do for a team's overall confidence?
Well, I think because we will be down again. Unfortunately, I wish to say differently, but we will be down again, and then it gives you the hope. The game in Ottawa was the first really good comeback we had, and we had another one a little bit earlier. But my point is, okay, now it can happen. It doesn't mean it will happen, but if you stay with it and you keep working, it can happen. So that's a good feeling.